Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another wonderful section of my work, of my time building my house. In case you're new to the channel, for the past, I'd say, almost 2 years, I have been building my own house from the ground up. 3,500 square foot home, concrete block construction, built to South Miami, South Florida standards, but in Central Florida. And everything except the actual pouring of the slab, because you need a crew for that. But everything from excavation to formwork to rebar work, steel work of all sorts, block work, stucco, uh, drywall, framework, millwork, uh, installation of doors, windows, trusses, plywood sheathing, underlayment, shingles. The insulation I did not do. That one I had come in and blown in. That wasn't worth the time or the effort for me. But everything else, well, look back and you'll see me at some time or another doing it. Now, granted, there's a lot of raw footage to look through, so don't worry. When I get the house built, eventually I'm going to be editing all the footage. There's what's it called? Time lapse footage in and amongst the footage in my channel. So look through the live and look through the live broadcast and look through the uploaded, and you'll see, well, basically from clearing the land and chopping trees all the way up to this point, which is I'm doing the finish work. Should be a lot faster. We're near the end of the tunnel. I don't know how long it'll take, 1, 2, 3 months. That depends. I'm trying to get done as much as I can. So here we go with another section. Now, bear with me, folks, because let me try to align the camera there a little bit better so you see me do. I'm going to do that. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm going to do that strip over there, this whole line, all the way down, and then I'll move the camera and do the second line, or maybe I won't move the camera because it's in a decent position for the second strip. And when I finish the ceiling, I'll start doing the walls. You guys will be in on that. But I have to load the flat box up right now with plaster, with compound, and I'll be right back. There we go, folks. I'll be coming into view shortly, but I gotta lift this puppy up and lock it in place. So here goes. I need the brake on, and then we're off to the races. If you want to know how many feet a flat box like this can hold, let's see, it's 8. So it's about 16 lineal feet. Now I got to reload it, and I'll continue. I shall continue. All right, I'll start from the other end so I can work my way that way. I gotta water it down a little too thick. Of course, the nice part about the thickness is it shrinks less and stuff, so, but whatever. Okay. Okay, let's do this final section here. Next one. Hey, Asa, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm here doing some compound work, and I made it a little too thick, so I got pushed harder than usual, so I'm going to thin it out a little. But second layer of compound work. After this, I texture and paint. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But it's still quite a lot of work left. And I'm very thankful for the insulation because I'll tell you one thing. Today is tomorrow's a cold front, so it'll be nice for the weekend. But today it's going to be 85 degrees outside. I'm not worried about it because in here it's 72. Unfortunately, it's um, it's not movable air. And I don't want to set up any fans or anything like that. Too much trouble because I got to set up a fan and then I move to another location and I got to set up a fan again. No. Difficult? No. Takes a little bit of elbow grease. You know, my hand and my shoulder are they're ailing, but it's funny. The first couple days that I had this tool. Basically, it's called a flatbox. You load it up with joint compound. I tinted it yellow because that's the second layer. Blue will be the last one. And this thing rolls across the wall. And there's a brake so I could stop it. But then basically this pushes, you see, and it pushes the compound out of here as it's going. And then basically these two on the side and this one squeegee it flat. So that's why you see such a nice flat pattern. I come after with a spatula on a stick. I'm not going to be climbing like I used to. And then, so after that, but the thing is, when the compound's mixed a little bit, it's thin, but it's not thin enough. When it's real thin, it doesn't go on so nicely. It kind of streaks sometimes, and it shrinks more, which means I have to do it twice. But transversely, when it's thick, it's harder to push this thing and squeeze it all out. Or you just got to go a little slower. But anyway, and the other part that's a pain is I can't extend it all the way. I can only extend it to one less because I can barely reach the brake, which is down here, and I got to squeeze it in order to have this ready. And then it's just a simple matter of aligning it, pushing. And again, sometimes I got to push a little harder. Yeah. So I am definitely making it, gonna make it a lot smoother because I'm not gonna make the whole roof without it. But anyway, it's kind of fun. And then I flatten it all out. And now if it was, there are different levels of finish work. For instance, if you just put the drywall up and do nothing, that's level 1. Level 2 is you just tape. So you put the tape and that's it, and that's it. It looks, if you paint this, it looks like garbage. But for a garage or for an AC closet, sometimes builders do that. I don't, but they do. Level 3 is 2 coats. Level 2 is 1 coat on the nails. Level 3 is 2 coats on the nails and an extra coat. What I'm doing now basically is level 3. Then you can go 2 different options. You can go level 4, which means you have to get up there with a spatula and every single little imperfection you have to, eyeball and see. Or what I'm going to do is, because I like the textured look, there's this hopper, and you guys will see it in an upcoming video. It's really cool. Uses the air compressor, blows air, and then basically it spits a very liquefied version of this, blah, 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 blobs all over the place. And in fact, I'll show you, because I did a section of wall already as a test pattern. And it's painted with Navajo white, which is the color I'm painting the house with. So this is, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the texture. So that's the finished product. That's what all my walls are going to look like. The problem is what I did is a test pattern, but as you see, I didn't do a level 3 first. I just did the level 2 just to see if the spackle would cover it up. But these lines are way too pronounced. I don't. This is a closet. It doesn't matter. But I'm still gonna fix it. I don't like how it looks. So I didn't save myself 3 weeks of time. I still have to go through the whole level 3 finishing. But I'll do that, and then that way, no one will see. They'll see nothing but straight walls. And last but not least, level 5 is that's a lot of work. That is basically you take and you fill the entire wall with compound, and you use a big, huge, flat skimmer, and you have to be an artist practically, because you have to be extremely well versed in keeping everything flat. You won't see, and that's a few commercial properties do that, and some high-end homes. And I've done it before, and it's a lot of work. And you've got to have a very good eye. You got to use lights, make sure there's no curves or anything, so there's no shadows are thrown. It's heavy duty. Let's see. Doesn't the texture grab and hold dust? Well, I'm using satin for the paint, and it really doesn't. I mean, it does and it doesn't. It really. I guess that depends on how clean your house is another way of putting it. Like in my case, the house is pretty well sealed, and I've got very good filtration systems, so keep the dust at a minimum, if any at all. But I had this on a friend of mine had this on his house for 15 years, and it's not noticeable at all. I mean, there's hotels that do this all over the place, and they still look. Now, granted, I guess sometimes they wipe down the walls every now and then, but as far as the ceiling is concerned, it's not going to hold any dust in the ceiling because it's multi-level, but it's the ceiling, and it really hides any imperfections. But the way I've got all my lights set up, you wouldn't notice an imperfection anyways, because you'd look up and you'd be blinded. So, but yeah, here, it's pretty cool. It turned out a lot better than I expected it to have lines. My wife said, "No, save some time and do this and try it." On the closets, it doesn't matter. So I tried it, but it's I don't like it. I'm going to finish the little lines. I'm going to finish the imperfections, And that's another way to go, is just hit it all and then only deal with the imperfections. But, it's not that much trouble to finish it all right. There'll be a lot more imperfections, and they'll all be on the ceiling, and I don't want that either. But yeah, the texture doesn't grab too much dust. I mean, I've never, and the thing is, since there's lots of little tiny shadows, you wouldn't notice the dust anyways, But yeah, a Swiffer, vacuum. And here's the thing: most people end up painting once every. Well, it depends. I end up painting once every 3 to 5 years, probably 5 years. So every 5 years I'll be painting. Now, when I paint, I vacuum the whole wall, have it prepped and ready. So that'll vacuum all the dust off. And I know you could just vacuum it and have a nice day. But you give it a nice fresh coat of paint, then you're all sealed all up again. But and the other thing that just occurred to me, also the direction that you do the texture is important. I'm doing the texture down, so all the edges, if you will, so it's smooth on the top and all the edges are on the bottom. So that will actually prevent dust from accumulating, more dust from accumulating. But I love the look of the texture. It's fat. Depends on the texture. Some people like orange peel. I'm not a fan of orange peel at all. You know, orange peel looks like, well, it looks like an orange. It's just, I really don't like it. I don't like orange peel. It's, you know, and you end up getting orange peel if you paint a house enough times. Just the roller itself creates its own bit of orange peel and stuff. But I just never liked it. I never liked it. Either super, super smooth or this, which is extremely smooth. I mean, right now, there's no bumps, there's nothing. And another advantage I have to this is not a single bit of sanding. So I don't have to create a dust bowl inside the house or anything like that. This is just straight. If you do good finish work beforehand and you pay attention, you don't have to sand anything. Obviously here, I have to do the next coat, but none of that is sanded and it looks perfectly fine. And if it was painted without texture, you'd see every little imperfection. You'd have to sand. You would have to sand. So level 4, you know, so. And here we go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and water down the mixture now while I'm here. Because if I fill that box up again with this thick mixture, with this thick thing. So here's the pump. This thing pumps it out right through here and into the box, or the other apparatus that I have. Howdy, isn't that a lot of water? Yeah, that's a lot of water, but don't you worry, it'll suck it right up. You take the pump out so I can mix it nice and neatly. The bloop. That's what you look for. You look for the bloop. I didn't have the bloop before. I love the bloop. Bloop. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit out because there's still some thick stuff in here. There we go. Quick mix in here. Okay, let me grab the device, the flatbox. Empty out what I have in here. Yeah, definitely thicker than I want. And load up another one. And we're off to the races. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Let's get some more work done here, folks. Okay. All right, up we go. Okay. Next set. Now this is a lot faster. A lot faster. I'm going to do the rest of that. There's things in my way, but I'm not going to worry about it now. Now, need some more. Be right back. Okay. 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 Ah. All right. Two stripes so far, folks. Now, we'll do the third as soon as I bring in some more. Gotta load this up again. Okay, folks. Do a quick adjustment here, if I can, with one hand. And off we go. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Everything out of the way. Loading up again. All right. Before I continue, I'm gonna flatten all those areas with the spatula rather than running it in. Some people like running the flat box twice because the flat box is a spatula, but I prefer the spatula. All right. So here goes, folks. Here goes. All right, let's go from that side this way. And let's see what we get. Okay. Clean off the spatula. And continue. This out of the way. All righty. Okay. Let's do the next one, folks. Where were we? We were over there. Let's knock this off. Okay. We got ourselves a nice, neat pattern here so far. Okay, folks. Oh, yes, we're doing that last one. All right. Okay, folks. The 3 big lines are done. I don't know if I should go crosswise because it'll mess up the 3, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just continue. You know what? I'm just going to continue with the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Or maybe, you know what? I'll be better off doing the hallway. Let me see what I can do here. Okay. I'll do the hallway next. Hallway ceiling. Someone just took off. Okay, so I'll do that one. Yeah, I can do that one. And then I'll do that one and that one. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Yeah, bear with me, folks. Gonna grab some more. I'm gonna grab some more compound, and I'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and we'll continue this. All right. Come on. You can do it. And we're out. Time to get some more. We're back. Just gonna put a little bit more in because I don't need much to finish this area. And then I'll squeegee it. Yeah. All right. It's time to rest. There we go. Here I'm back. For all of you out there, what I do is I do about a bucket full of, and once the bucket's empty, I fill it up and take a break. So there's that. Goodness gracious, so many messages. Okay. See what's left. Not much. A couple little bits. Good. And good. All right. Okay. Okay, folks. Okay. Uh, hey, Dave. Good to see you. So I did the bulk of the living room ceiling. I'm going to see if I attack the kitchen next, little by little. Well, let's see what we do. But right now, I'm going to take a break. I'm probably going to be back out here in 2:17, half hour. I'm going to let me dump this and yeah. I'm tired, folks. I'm tired, and it's been a long day. But see, what have I done here today? Today I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes. My goal is 20, and I have 136 planes. You know, now this is the biggest one. This is the whole ceiling of the living room. Actually, I think I counted this too. The whole ceiling of the living room and then that one. But I've done 8, and then this is going to be quick, this area, because it's nice and big and spacious, and I can knock that, and all that off real fast. I say that, but it's still a lot of work. Right. Well, anyway, I will catch you later. Thank you, folks, for dropping by. Dave, I'll be on in about half an hour if you want to join back in. I'll catch you all later. Have a wonderful day.